Hey guys, today we're going to be playing some Wayfinder. This is a new IP from Airship Syndicate, the developers. They previously did Darksiders, Ruined King, and a few other titles. It's published by Digital Extremes, who have been working for the past decade on Warframe, so those guys really know how to do an online game. Which is probably the most surprising part of Wayfinder's launch, because it has just been disappointing to say the least when it comes to the actual online stability for the first few days. You basically could not log into the game for, I don't know, the first 3 or 4 days. The queue was about 2.5 to 3 hours, and when you eventually did get through the queue, you would maybe get 60 minutes of playtime, and then you'd just be kicked out, and there was no, gratuity timer. Like, it wouldn't, if you instantly reconnected, it wouldn't send you back into the game. You just go back to the end of the queue, and you'd wait another 3 hours. So, for all intents and purposes, the game was unplayable. Which really bummed me out, because I've been looking forward to this game since, I think it might have been it was about 9 months ago, so it might have been a Gamescom reveal last year, or perhaps a Game Awards. It might have been a Game Awards reveal. Regardless, actually, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it was Game Awards. Yeah. So I saw the trailer at Game Awards and I was like, this game looks really promising. And I signed up for the beta on their website almost instantly. Which you can't really talk about because, for whatever reason, they still want the beta to be under NDA. But here we are. The early access version has been released. You can pay money to play this game now. This chest. And I really enjoy it, now that all of the server issues are resolved. It is very much a grinding game, but I don't have a problem with grinding games, live service style games, when, the core gameplay is tight. And that is definitely what you've got here. It's, if you've played Digital Extremes Warframe, then you pretty much know what to expect with Wayfinder. This guy that I'm playing at the moment, his name is Heroic Kyros. He's it's kind of like the fancy version of a character called Kyros. If you buy the really high-end pack, you get this heroic version with the flaming face, and I think he's got like a 5% stat boost, but this game is all PvE, there's no PvP, so I don't think a little bit of a stat boost for supporting the game at the very beginning is a big deal. They said that he's the only character that will ever be not available when the game goes free to play in early 2024 on, I believe it's for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and probably the new Switch 2, whenever they announce that. Kind of area that I'm in at the moment is called the Highlands. And it really reminds me of Destiny 2. If you ever have played Destiny 2 and you're walking around one of the open zones, that's basically what I'm in at the moment. See this this purple dome over here? This is basically a public event. And we can get in here and fight these dudes and Here we go. Now we've got our objective on the right. Destroy the Dark Star Matter. So, let's get all these guys. More will spawn in. Oh, I've aggroed a big guy. Here's some abilities, which is where the Wayfinder, sorry, Warframe comparison comes in. The shield really seems to go up fast on this rock. So the weapon that I'm using at the moment is called the Titansbane, and this is its special ability. Nice little AoE line of flame. Pop a healing pot. Ooh. So, I'm about to hit level 30 with this character. I've already hit level 30 with this weapon. And that's the level cap. But, that's not where your leveling experience will end. Pop open the menu after this, give you guys a look at some of the customization. Here's an ultimate. Have that off you. Heavy attacks. Oh, I think this is vulnerable now. Oh, we got it. Nice. Okay, now we've got a boss fight. Pop that over there. Making light work of this guy. Okay. Heavies. Holy pot. Alright. So, we jump into the pause menu. You can see up the top left there, my heroic Kyros is level 29, nearly at level 30. But, if we go into character, here's your general character loadout screen. Very Destiny 2. Once again, your character, your weapon. You got 3 accessory slots. You got some health flask slots. Now, over here, this is the Echo tab. Echoes are how you really customize your build. So, you can see this purple one here. Purple for Epic. Gives me plus 184 for ability power and plus 551 for crit power, so it's really crit focused. This one, ability power and crit power, and then this one actually has a unique ability, so damaging the enemy that last damaged you causes extra physical damage equal to 100% of your weapon power with a 10-second cooldown. Pretty cool. You can also do Echo Fusion. So, you can see this is a level 22 Echo. If I wanted to upgrade it, I can go into Echo Fusion, and I can pop a whole bunch of low-level Echoes. So see, these are in the 3000s, the 1000s. So let's go down, go to some really low-level Echoes that I'm never going to use. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so now we've got a fuse echoes, and you'll see that it's going to rank up. It's now a 3-star out of 4 potential stars. Got a nice little stat boost. Also got abilities. There's the ultimate that I showed you earlier. Got affinity. You can rank all this up to give you bigger and better stats. And you've got masteries. There's a lot of customization in terms of build potential in this game, and this is actually just the start. There is a lot more coming on their roadmap over the next 6 to 12 months. It's 6 months of early access, followed by the free-to-play launch. And I think that a lot of what they have on the roadmap is going to be in the game ready for the free-to-play launch in early 2024. So, I'll give you guys a quick look at... So this is the open world area. And I'm going to give you a look at... We'll go back to Skylight. Skylight's kind of like a Destiny 2 tower. I know I keep making Destiny comparisons, but honestly, this game is super similar to Destiny 2, so if the shoe fits, wear it, right? Just loading into Skylight. Now when we get into Skylight, as you can see immediately, look at these visuals, mate. This game is beautiful. I'm not sure if he's the founder or the CEO or the creative director, or maybe he's the art director. What I'm trying to say is one of the head developers at Airship Syndicate has a history in comics, and it really shows here. He did the art for the X-Men comics at Marvel, and yeah, just the way that these colours are popping off the screen, the neon mixed with the fantasy, it's just beautiful. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I'm looking forward to spending a lot of time in this world. Look at that red as you come around the corner with the green hue down the bottom. It's just... This guy really knows how to create a vibrant world. This is amazing. And here we've got some vendors. So again, here we go. Buy accessories. I was showing you the accessories earlier. Look at that. Look at all this. This is just week 1 of early access. Technically week 2. Can't imagine what they're going to do here. Consumables. Who else have we got? The engineer. All types of crafting to do. That's an epic. Might have to come back here a bit later. Get myself some epics. And this is where you get weapons. Got some cool weapons there. Or you can even craft weapons. Obviously this is a grinding game, so you need to do a lot of loot farming to build these weapons, but that's the whole point of the game. I'll show you really quickly too while we're here. This game is going to have a really in-depth housing system. It's super basic for the start of early access, but I've been reading about how they want to, you know, you'll have your guild, your clan, and you're gonna be able to have literally a neighborhood, a street for your clan, where you can walk around and walk into each other's apartments and have a block party, you know? I'm really excited by that, being able to wander around with my friends while not grinding. And oh, here's my pet. Look at this guy. Hello, friend. How you doing? Chasing your tail? My cat does that. Yeah, you got it, buddy. Good boy. There's my bed. Yeah. I haven't really done too much in here just because the system's so basic. I'll show you the editing though. So, we can fly around. We got the inventory here. Let's put as a green slime. Why not? There we go. That won't stay in the floorboards, definitely not. Head back to Skylight. Thanks for checking out the YouTube channel, by the way. I've actually had this account for, geez, I don't know, 15 years, but I've never actually really created any of my own content. So, this video is a test, but it's also getting used to streaming vibes. Sorry, not streaming. Video creation vibes. I hope the quality's good. If you want to pop me a message down below and let me know if the quality looks good on your device, that'd be really helpful. So this is Omen. She's kind of where you can summon the Wayfinders. So these are the guys that I've unlocked. You got Venomous. So this is the normal Kyros. Senja. Nis. Silo. Wingrave. And here's the dungeons. This is, but I'd recommend jumping into the matchmaking queue. And there's a helper queue, so if you feel like being a helping hand, you can jump into the helping queue. We've got a whole bunch of people here. There's a Senja. There's a Nis. I think that's another Nis. Another Nis. Lots of Nisses at the moment. Generally, I've noticed that the matchmaking takes about between 60 to 90 seconds. I have seen it go up to about 3 minutes once or twice, but I guess it just depends what people are looking for at the time. This spot here seems to be where it dumps you after you've done a dungeon, so these guys have just finished a dungeon. There we go. One thing that I do really appreciate in this game, whenever you're trying to farm a certain item, or the components to craft an item, you can look at the individual components in that crafting menu, and it will tell you where to find these people. Not these people, these components. I am getting my butt handed to me. I guess it is tier 4 difficulty. There we go. So there's 2 meters on enemies. There's their health bar, and there's their block bar. And as you remove their block, once you're able to completely remove it, their block is shattered, and it becomes much easier to dwindle down their health. You can see the yellow above him at the moment. Ooh, don't want to be in that. So once that yellow above his health bar is gone, which should be in just a second. Yeah, now look at his health. It's gone down massively. There we go. We just did 1,000 damage to his health in one swing. Here's a loot goblin. He's going to try and get away. He's not going to have a good time. See ya, mate. Okay. Flip this switch. Up we go. We can go through here. the cool thing about these dungeons is that they are semi-procedurally generated. Not fully procedurally generated. Basically, there's a whole bunch of different rooms that the developers have created where it's not like you're going to see a different room every time, but these rooms... Say there's like 20 different rooms for a dungeon. The game will randomly pick, you know, 5 of those rooms and put them in a random order. So it's still handcrafted, so it's got that nice, you know, human touch. It's not just AI randomly placing walls around the place without any sense of game design. But also, you're not going to be doing exactly the same path every time, you know. You never know for sure what is going to be around the next corner, which definitely makes things fresh. These little guys. So that's some loot there. Let's see what we get. We've got some Blood Touch Spectra. That's a crafting component. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. You can, if you walk carefully in this room, you can not open those spider eggs. Sorry to any arachnophobes. Am I going in the right way? Looks like this is the correct way. It's like we didn't really get any matchmaking partners for this run. Probably because we're at the point of, you know, it's past week 1 now, everyone's probably starting to run imbuments. Oh, that was a sniper. You can see his little laser. Gives you a second or 2 heads up. Always like to check every corner, just because you never know. Oh, here we go. So I can deposit 3 God's Blood, and this will give me a random piece of loot. So, you know, you collect loot to get given loot. Let's see what we got. We got a Sunsteel Salamander. That's an accessory. And there's some God's Blood. There we go. We just spent 3 God's Blood, and we found 3 God's Blood. Perfect. He's a big boy. Let's use some abilities on him. Not today, sir. Oh! Yep. So, I'm gonna try and hopefully not die again, because you can see those 3 chests at the top. If you die too many times, slowly those chests will become locked. And those chests are rewarded to you at the end of the run, based on how you did. What is lighting? Just beautiful. This is just like a beautiful game, the systems that they've created here. And, oh, looks like we can finish it quiet. Nice. Oh, and we hit level 30 with our heroic Kyros. Look at that, guys. We hit level cap during the video. That's something. Picked up another quest. That's pretty. I think it's really the lighting combined with the colours in this game. The really high quality colours popping out of this lighting. It's beautiful. Alright, we've been ambushed. Let's get them. Let's, I don't know if we're going to need the ultimate here. I was going to say let's use the ultimate, but might not be necessary. One other thing that I really like about this game is that any weapon that you've unlocked, you can use it with any Wayfinder. Up until launch, I just assumed that each Wayfinder would have their own weapon and that's it. But nope. There's about, I don't know, a dozen weapons in the game, and you can mix them, match them between Wayfinders however you like. So, you know, you can have, if you wanted to, you could have the really tanky character and give it a rifle. I don't know why you would do that, but if you wanted to, you could do it. There we go, something's definitely behind here. Boom. Ooh, lots of loot. Nice. Okay, let's see, what do we got here? Nothing. Go down this way. Sometimes you will see enemy AI fighting other enemy AI. They are kind of like in factions, so they're not only going to be fighting you. It's kind of cool. Show you guys a little trick that I learnt for this section here. I was playing a couple of days ago and I saw one of my teammates jumping up on this skeleton and I'm like, what are you doing, mate? Where are you going? And it's kind of one of those things where like it feels like you're going out of bounds, but if you jump just right, up here, oh, didn't do it right. Up there, up, there we go. There's some loot hidden away in the corner. Lovely. We've got our ultimate saved for the boss fight, which is really cool. Means we'll be able to just drop him basically instantly, because we are way over leveled for this. Hello, friend. Let's try and line him up. Woohoo! Oh! You don't want to be in those purple circles when they get set off. Here he is. Let's pop that one on him. And then here's the ultimate. Boom! Do that one, and... Oh, oh, oh! Okay, okay. There we go. We got the win. And we got all 3 chests. You can see at the top, all 3 chests are lit up purple. So that's really nice. Use our cool little dagger. Can leave the gloom. Alright. And that is Wayfinder, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed playing it. I can already tell that I'm going to be playing this game for many years to come. If you liked the video, let me know. And I plan to make a lot more. Hopefully quite soon. Until next time, my friends.